Hey, this is Trombone Shorty in Orleans Avenue. We're here at the Jazz Fest Backstage at the Accurate stage, getting ready to close out our festival here in our hometown. I got Mike Bass, my bass player on the bass. Joey Peebles from Uptown New Orleans, Calio, representative. Pete Murano from the 7th Ward on Frenchman Street. And we just gonna play some music today.
You see, my brother told me so. You'll be the greatest man alive when I'm gone. So there's music in my bones, in my heart, and in my soul.
We were kids. We were growing up in New Orleans and going to musical camps. Me, Shorty, and Joey met each other at the Louis Satcham Armstrong Jazz Camp. We were all kids. We weren't even teenagers, but we could play good enough to do gigs, so we did gigs together. And we met Pete around high school. He was in college by the time we were in high school. He was at Loyola University down in New Orleans. He's actually from New Jersey, but he has an honorary New Orleans card.
Pete was the guy. Pete was the dude who could like play really fast with the jazz combo before. Like when we met him at the Funky Buddy, he was playing with like a jazz group in college, and he was like the really fast player. He was like, you know.
And we told him calm that down a little bit and get funky.
There you have it.
Well, our music is based off of dance music. All New Orleans music is based off of dance music, even jazz music. You know, they never forgot that jazz was dance music. So we gonna dance, entertain, have fun, show some musicianship. We just gonna give you everything that New Orleans has taught us and influenced us in a way to show the world. So when we come to New Orleans, even though it says the Jazz Fest, that's just a name. Here you get everything. We got a structure for the songs and everything, but then there's always a certain amount of instinct that takes over in our show that even we don't even know what's going on. So Pete might do a certain riff or something that might take us into a different type of sound. It might go Latin, it might go Cuban, might go hip hop, whatever it may be. It's just about a certain groove that we have in New Orleans that makes everybody dance. You know, no matter if you never heard it or you don't even know what you're listening to, once you put on a second line type of beat, Rebirth Brass Band, you're gonna start moving. You just don't know what it is. You can be from anywhere. It just has that effect on everybody. And then when I do like this, they know that means come back home wherever we are. Well, I think with this group of young musicians we have here, they really helped me develop my sound. Me coming from the second line and a funk, jazz type of background here, we just kept it open for us to bring our strong points. So Mike comes from a gospel hip hop thing. He actually a hip hop producer, so he's coming from a different side of it. And Joey, he listens to everything, death metal music, ministry, a lot of things that was different from what we play here in New Orleans, but he brought that to the table, and we just allowed everyone to bring what they do. And Pete grew up playing, later in his life, he grew up studying jazz at Loyola and different things, but he was really into Green Day and U2, the Beatles, people like that. So he brought that type of style of music there, and we just mashed everything together naturally the way it happens in New Orleans. And we came up with this musical gumbo, and we still searching for things. And at these festivals, we get influenced by other musicians, like Arcade Fire's on stage right now. We're listening to them as we speak, and I'm pretty sure after we finish this interview, there's going to be something that we take from them also. And then next time you see it, we'll have it in there. So that's just the beauty about being a musician, is being able to learn from other people and put a little bit of that in our stuff. So, and that's how the music grows.